All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between the Motown phenom, Kevin Lee, and Alex Cowboy Oliveira. So as this knockout force makes his way to the octagon, Joe, this is not a guy you want to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and trade punches with. You get in a slugfest with this guy, more often than not, you're concussed, twitching on the canvas. You can be sure he'll be looking to make contact and find a home for those heavy hands early and often. Power for days, power in all of his strikes. Scary, scary addition to this division, and a guy who a lot of people believe will be an immediate contender.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high for the Motown phenom, Kevin Lee. He has so many signature wins already on the resume, not the least of which the recent triumph in a main event in Atlantic City against Edson Barboza. And that has been a huge source of confidence for Kevin Lee that he has the tools to take out this division's consensus best striker.
This guy has insanely fast kicking speed and ridiculous leg dexterity. If you are close enough for him to kick you, you've got a real problem on your hands.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. 4 years the difference in age between these two fighters, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, and 2 no contests. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Alex Cowboy Oliveira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
You ready? Let's go!
Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
He lands a huge elbow to the head. Oh, big kick.
And now starting to snap off that jab. Lee going for the takedown, but he looked to telegraph that shot, Joe. Nothing doing. Just missing on the uppercut there.
That one hurt. And he's looking for that left.
Lead kick landed there by Oliveira. Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, Joe, and his head is firmly on the center line, the one place it really can't afford to be. He's showing some vulnerability here by leaning right into his opponent's range. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Excellent takedown defense.
Lee gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Oh, well-placed leg kick. Well-timed, too.
And there's a nice straight right.
Oliveira gets stung by that leg kick.
Nice jab.
Damaging strike there. effective punch there by Lee.
And he looks for the takedown. Trying to pass here.
Back to the feet now. Uppercut is good. Oh, nice job of avoiding the clinch. Doesn't want to be there. Slips that left hand. The uppercut is there, Joe. Oh, straight right. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oliveira's lower jaw now, Joe, starting to show some signs of swelling. And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Oliveira. Nice hammer fist.
And he moves into the mount. Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. And he reverses position.
Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round.
He's posturing up here. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. This is crazy. He landed a left hand there. Slides him over, and nice reversal.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
He's in full guard here, looking for the guillotine choke. What he needs to do is, he needs to wrap his arm around the back of his opponent's head, slide his forearm underneath the chin, then he needs to...
and that will do it!
Set up the... choke, completed the job, and got the victory.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous setup on the choke, and I think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly, it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 43 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee!
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner. All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight matchup between Conor McGregor and Neil Magny. So here he is. He has been a go-to guy for the UFC, a workhorse, someone the promotion can really rely on. Welterweight contender Neil Magny. And if you saw him on season 16 of The Ultimate Fighter, Joe, I think a lot of people would say Neil Magny has overachieved. The fact that he has reeled off win after win, 5 wins in a calendar year at one point. Not a lot of people thought this would evolve into a top 10 talent, and Neil Magny certainly has done that.
This guy has some of the best guard passing in all of mixed martial arts. His technique and the speed of his execution is outstanding.
So here is Conor McGregor making the walk once again, and to say he has put Dublin, Ireland on the MMA map has got to be the understatement of the century. McGregor has vaulted into superstardom, former UFC featherweight champion, UFC lightweight champion, the only simultaneous two-division champion, and has become the biggest superstar mixed martial arts has ever seen in UFC history.
Conor McGregor has that it factor, along with a fantastic and creative striking game, a very good ground game, and extreme confidence in himself. All these make for a fan-favorite combination.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Magny is 1 year his senior. He is the 6-inch taller party. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. And now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, Neil Magny. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight.
Oh! Hard straight punch.
Oh, lands a huge kick, Joe.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush.
Very nice.
Oh, that punch up count, landed flush.
Excellent takedown defense by Conor.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Good right hand.
Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Gotta find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line.
They're going after it quick here.
Ooh. Trying to establish that jab once again. Switching stances here. Nice jab by Magny. Ooh!
Hard hook.
Back to orthodox. Watch the shot here, Joe. Lands that kick to the leg.
It's in. He's deep. He's going to clasp the hands together. Nice takedown attempt again, and great defense. He's got the clinch.
Sprawls to avoid the shot.
Good body shot.
Stuffs that takedown attempt. You'll need a better shot than that to get him down.
Stop the takedown again.
Right hook to the body.
Tying him up here in the clinch.
Oh, that's a sharp hook there by McGregor. Changes his stance.
He's got good accuracy on that jab.
Joe stance switch once again. Swing and a miss by McGregor.
Oh, there's a leg kick. Big punches.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by McGregor.
Oh, nice.
Slips to avoid that left.
Hard hook to the head.
Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You've got to get that head off the center line.
1-2.
Magny gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
He just whips that punch in.
Magny gets absolutely pelted by that head kick. Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip. He is all about that left kick to the body.
Just tagged him with the right hand there.
Oh, good defense here to stay upright after that single leg takedown offering.
Nice.
Lands an outside leg kick there.
Straight left.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Lands a punch there, Joe.
Feinting with that kick. Almost hits him with that left hook.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Hook to the head there by Conor. Just out of the range with that right hand. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Here's a big leg kick. Here's a powerful leg kick. Here we see an excellent kick. Connects flush with perfect timing. Incredible striking on display in that round.
Breathe, relax. Okay, listen, you're not tired. I know you've got more.
Brittany Palmer in the building.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, so second round getting underway now. Not a bad first round. Both fighters had their moments. Looked like at times they were just getting warmed up a little bit, perhaps a little bit of a feeling out process over that first minute. What's your thoughts on what we saw there in that first round?
Oh, big kick.
Big
Beautiful
body
shot there, too. There's a nice inside leg kick. Hit him hard with that
huge
hook.
hook there, Joe. Oh, big left hook there.
Good exchanges from both fighters.
Nice punch there by Magny.
Tries for a low single.
And again.
Oh, flying knee. Oh! Looking for the left hook.
Oh!
He's rocked.
That one appeared to stun him.
Really misses that right hand.
He's got him here.
Body kick, look at that.
Oh! Man!
It looks to me like he's trying to turn towards either side.
Well, Joey seems...
Look out for the arm. Look out for the arm. He's in full mount here. He's looking for the arm bar. First thing he wants to do is he wants to secure the arm, tie it up, then shift his hips forward, rotate the hips, throw his leg across his face. Then he wants to sit back, break the grip, extend his body. That's it.
There it is.
A beautiful job in setting up this arm bar. Excellent technique.
Yeah, that's about as good as he's looked in the grappling realm, and he stayed focused on the arm bar. He kept going back to the well for it, and ultimately, in the middle of this fight, he gets the tap. That is a big finish for that young man here tonight.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. And here once more with the official decision is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out,
So how about this Neil Magny cat? All he does is win. Forget the betting odds, forget the film breakdown. Magny simply finds a way to get his hand raised on fight night. Some have called him an overachiever. I'll just say he's a welterweight contender with about as much desire and upside as any in this division. All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight showdown between Habib Nurmagomedov and Daniel Hooker. Dude, how about the hand speed on this guy? Certainly good fighters feel like they can beat speed with timing and precision, but it's hard to get a beat on this guy, and with the punches and bunches and the combinations which keep on coming, a lot of guys are going to succumb to that accumulation of punches. He's got the power to go with the speed. This guy, a 5-tool player on the feet, but the hand speed certainly is what jumps off the film.
This guy is one of the toughest guys I have ever seen inside the octagon. His ability to absorb punishment and then come back from it is just absolutely incredible to watch.
So here he is, the two-time Combat Sambo world champion, lightweight contender, Habib Nurmagomedov. Undefeated for the mixed martial arts career, he has been dominant every step of the way. Joe, the Eagle trains out of the famed American Kickboxing Academy in San Jose, California.
This guy has toughness that you cannot teach. He has an incredible ability to absorb punishment and the mental toughness to come back from devastating situations.
Tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Daniel the Hangman Hooker! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a grappler, holding a professional record of 27 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Habib the Eagle Nurmagomedov! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Fight. Ready.
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single-night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Goes for the early takedown, no problem there. Well, is there any strike not in this guy's arsenal? Nice elbow to the body by Nurmagomedov.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Big punch from the bottom. Look at this. He's out of it. Beautiful sweep.
Going for that patented rear naked choke now.
Trying to get that arm under the chin. He's got the rear naked choke locked in tight.
He might get a finish here.
He might be forced to tap. His choke is getting tighter and tighter. Oh, this fight's over. This fight's over. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round 1 tonight.
And here's the end. And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 1 minute, 15 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Habib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so a big win tonight for Habib Nurmagomedov. They say everybody eventually meets their match in mixed martial arts. It hasn't happened for Nurmagomedov yet, and you wonder what type of fighter, striker is going to be able to find the recipe to beat Habib Nurmagomedov once again, proving that he is one of, if not the best lightweights in the world. It is a welterweight matchup between Dong Hyun Kim and Sage Northcutt. So here is Super Sage Northcutt. You first saw him likely on Dana White looking for a fight. Came into the UFC as one of the youngest guys in the promotion's history and realized a lot of success out of the chute, stopping Francisco Trevino emphatically in his UFC debut. He's been up and down from there, but there is no denying the ceiling is high for Super Sage Northcutt.
This guy is an outstanding striker. What he wants to do is use his defense to keep the fight standing, use the takedown defense and a good solid sprawl, and if he does go to the ground, make sure he gets back up and punishes his opponent.
Well, he stopped Jason Tan by knockout in his UFC debut. That came all the way back at UFC 84 in 2008. And here, 10 years later, the stun gun Dong Hyun Kim is still getting it done, Joe Rogan. This is a judo practitioner with outstanding entries and takedowns. This is a guy who has started to pile up the knockouts recently in his UFC career. Likely to put on a show here again tonight, the stun gun Dong Hyun Kim.
Dong Hyun Kim is an extremely talented judo player and a well-rounded mixed martial artist. Very effective takedowns, a solid submission game, and he has some power in that straight left of his.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Kim is 15 years the elder. He is 1 inch taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. And with the official introductions, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out the blue corner, a karate fighter holding a professional record of 11 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Super Sage Northbound. And now, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 22 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, Dong Hyun Stun Gun Kim! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix.
Oh! Kicked him in the face! Went for the head kick.
Effective strike there by Kim. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. And he switches his stance yet again.
Oh, and he ate a front kick.
Northcutt gets caught with that punch.
Constant pressure by Kim. I mean, he's just walking him down. Look at this. Just.
Oh!
Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him with the right hand.
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments.
And lands a good shot.
Wow, Joe! Huge head kick there. Oh!
He's got to be careful there. Don't rush in. Just missed with that huge kick. Oh! What a leg kick. Oh, he got tagged again. He's hurt.
Big body shot.
Body. This could be it.
Well, it looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt. Just over 3 minutes to go. And he landed the right hand there.
Good control, postures up.
Ooh.
Vicious elbow lands to the head. Now he's in guard.
Man!
Oh! He's in big trouble.
Man! Man has his chin been tested early.
Big punches here. Good takedown defense.
And they separate. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Kim.
Takedowns in MMA are largely part timing.
So he stuffs another takedown. Good takedown defense thus far in this fight.
Great takedown defense right there. Very nicely done.
Northcutt gets double underhooks now. And now trying to take the back. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked.
And there he swung with a haymaker. Good exchange there.
Try to establish that jab. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Northcutt gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Nice kick to the midsection. Level change there, goes for the takedown. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Nice punch by Northcutt, Joe.
And the kick lands. Beautiful right leg kick there.
Just missed with the left there. Gets the takedown late in the round here, Joe. You see a lot of fighters do that to try to maybe swing the judges in their favor. Very big moment for him here late round one.
Excellent movement here on the ground. There's a guillotine. Looks like he's got the guillotine locked in tight. That is just amazing technique.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Let's take a closer look at that from a different angle. And let's see if we can get a better look at that from this angle.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual. Second round underway.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys got rocked. If they continue at that pace, someone's going to sleep in this round.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Wow, what a head kick.
Hard left hand. This could be it right here.
Kim going for the takedown, but unable to land. How about that shin?
Nice leg kick. He's doing a great job of mixing things up here. Big power in that hook. Oh, jumping knee. Good defense there.
Lands flush with that right hand. Northcutt gets hit by that kick to the midsection, Joe.
Going for the takedown here. Oh, look at that. Very nicely done. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Nice left hand. Big shot. Beautiful left hand there.
3 minutes now to go in round two.
Mounts again. It looks like he's hunting for an arm here. He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back. Throw the leg over the face. Break the grip. Stunning. Stunning. And he really made it look easy. It was a beautiful job. Setting up that submission, and once he got it, the fight was over.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 24 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Kid.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this. All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Yancy Medeiros and Omari Akhmedov. Going to be looking to find the target and find a home for those heavy hands. This is just not a guy anybody wants to get in a slugfest with. More often than not, you end up twitching on the canvas, concussed. You're playing with fire here if you choose to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with this guy.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He can do it all. If the fight takes place standing or on the ground, he's going to be comfortable in all areas of the game.
So this young fighter making the walk here tonight, and he's a very entertaining fighter. He's very adept at staying in the pocket while avoiding significant damage coming back. Certainly, he's made a career of frustrating opponents, stays relaxed in there, leans on the defense, and uses that defensive movement to set up his own offense. You'll see him move that head off of the center line, counter beautifully, really more of a counter striker offensively. But his defense will wow you, even when the opposition feels like they have him in range. More often than not, they miss and land less than 25% of their significant strike attempts.
This guy has some of the best defense I've ever seen inside the octagon, and they say that defense is the best offense.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Both fighters are 30 years old, with similar height and reach. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Makhatala, Russia, Omari Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 15 wins, 5 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Makaha, Hawaii, Yancy Medeiros. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
And we are underway. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Punch coming, it's blocked. Akhmedov gets caught by the inside leg kick. He landed that punch flush.
He got lit up.
Blocks the shot.
Beautiful jab. Beautiful.
Oh!
He's trying to stay up.
Oh!
That's again the experience. Tags him. Misses a huge hook to the head.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Finds a home for that left hook.
Oh! Really threw a lot of power to that uppercut, but missed.
Nice punch there by Medeiros.
Both guys have been hurt in this first round.
Medeiros gets caught by the inside leg kick. Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
Beautiful timing with the left hand. He hurt him with that hook. Oh! What a leg kick. Excellent head movement.
Oh, he connects there. Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection. Straight right is there.
And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch.
Hook in the clinch there by Akhmedov. Back to the body shots now, that one blocked. 3 minutes remain in the round.
And he's in the Muay Thai clinch. He's got the double.
First takedown attempt is there.
Sweet reversal.
Another shot. Orthodox for much of the fight. He's going southpaw here, Joe. Just misses with the straight right. Unable to connect with a right hook.
Hit him with the jab.
Just
Oh! He is stumbling. Beautiful
body shot
there, too.
Oh, he might be out.
Big straight punch. Very nice. And he doesn't get it. Huge uppercut misses. He got tagged there.
Continues to eat power shots here.
Huge hook.
Hook, that'll sting.
Oh, he missed that kick.
Slips the punch.
Those punches are very hard. Nope, can't get it again.
Wow!
That hurt him.
Oh, straight right. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. How about that shin?
Front kick to the face.
Oh! It's home. Oh! Oh!
Nailed him with the right hand. Oh, very nice. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Oh, clipped him with the jab. Final seconds.
High kick! Whoa!
Oh! Whoa! Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Thankfully for him, he will live to see another round. You saw him get knocked down near the end of the round. If there were 10 more seconds, that likely would have been the end of his night.
Here's a perfectly placed kick that results in a knockdown. Let's see it one more time.
Take control of it now. Take control of it. Move forward. When he's...
Brittany Palmer in the building as usual. Second round here.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Nice punch by Ahmed. Up against the cage here.
Good takedown defense, very nicely done.
Akhmedov gets double underhooks here in the clinch. Normally now he'll try to change levels and go for a takedown.
Nice, very nicely done. And he grabs a single. And he gets reversed.
That strike blocked by Ahmed.
He's just landing an outstanding leg kick.
Akhmedov's lower jaw is extremely swollen now.
Look at that, he's timing that jab.
Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. Back and forth we go.
Feinting with the punch.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Medeiros. Straight right hand now, just misses. Well, he eats a punch to the head there, Joe, and he would be wise to get his head off of that center line. It's almost as if he's moving straight into that punch. Oh!
He got hurt bad. Nice leg kick.
Constantly a moving target.
These guys are exchanging huge shots.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. He's really starting to connect, Joe, on a lot of these strikes to the midsection.
Huge uppercut misses.
Splits the guard and connects with the punch. Big round. Oh. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Can he hang on? Oh, big left.
Well, a really good second round for him.
Oh! He's in big, big trouble here.
Oh! Oh! Unbelievable.
That one dropped him.
Oh! Under 2 minutes now to go in round two. Akhmedov's got double underhooks. Mixing in some shoulder strikes there.
And pummels under and out of double underhooks.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Nice punch in the clinch.
Medeiros has got double underhooks now.
Pummels out of double underhooks here.
Oh, shucks his opponent to the ground. Too easy.
He's trying to go after an arm here. He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back. Look at this, though. Oh! Oh, this is not good at all. That's it. That's it. He was forced to tap. He got locked into that submission, and there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, Joe, we know you can appreciate that high-level jiu-jitsu there, executes the submission there, and a nice job, too, in transition to make sure that he was patient enough to set it up effectively, and the end of the fight came shortly thereafter. High-level stuff.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out,
well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team, and one that they have richly deserved. And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup. All right, talented fighter making the walk here tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if we see him put on his back at any point tonight. Incredible takedown defense, great balance, very solid base, an outstanding sprawl that's very quick and athletic. And for a lot of fighters, they waste a lot of energy trying to bring this man down. Got to think the smart approach will be to see if you can get the shot early, but if it doesn't materialize, go to plan B. This guy's takedown defense north of 90%. Some of the best takedown artists in the world have failed to take him down.
This guy has devastating power to his kicking technique. Whether it's to the legs, the body, or the head, if one of those lands, you've got real problems.
Enter this young fighter here, his kicks as powerful as anyone in the sport at present. And not only that, but he'll do major damage just by landing a couple of them. Oftentimes, all it will take, one kick to the body just underneath that elbow or a kick to the lead leg, and you can change the entire complexion of the fight. Very curious to see how it plays out for this powerful kicker in this matchup tonight.
This guy is taking shots to the jaw that would put many fighters unconscious and pressed forward as if nothing happened. His chin is legendary.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of New York, David Blanch. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 3 losses, and 4 no contests. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Orlando, Florida, Mike Platinum Perry. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
So Dan Mergliotta shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
Well, it is a venue that has hosted some of the biggest fights in combat sports history, and we are back. Oh!
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Oh, big left.
Look at this, takedown. In half guard now.
Looks like he's trying for submission now.
Traps the arm, throws his leg over the top. Wants to secure that ankle underneath his knee. He's got it. He got it. He got it. Nicely done. Great job in establishing that submission.
Well, yeah, Joe, that was fun while it lasted. He told us he wanted to be at his most efficient here tonight. He certainly didn't waste a lot of time. He knew he wanted to get the fight to the ground. He gets the early takedown, and the submission follows shortly thereafter.
And let's look at it from a different angle. Reverse triangle, perfectly executed for the submission victory. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 47 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to a reverse triangle, David Blanch.
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do. All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Rustam Khabilov and Vitor Belfort. Well, you can argue, Joe, this is the most devastating knockout artist in UFC history. The Brazilian legend, Vitor Belfort. He has finished all of his UFC wins, most of those in round one, and he's doing that consistently against the best the sport has to offer. Your thoughts tonight? I guess most people expect the former champion Vitor Belfort will get after it early and often here as usual.
Vitor Belfort is a true legend of the sport. He made his debut back in 1997 and is still amongst the elite of the elite today.
Well, when we talk about sound defensive fighters, that conversation oftentimes begins with Dominic Cruz, but I'm going to enter this guy in the discussion because he sticks and moves with the best of them, gets the head off the center line, uses footwork and movement and defense to set up his own offense, and he stays so relaxed in there, Joe, because his defense is that sound and uses that defensive movement to create offensive angles. Very, very smart, sound defensive fighter who uses that to his advantage and figures to do that again tonight.
Apparently he worked tremendously hard on cardio for this camp.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Belfort is 9 years the elder. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. How about some Bruce Buffer?
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Rustam Tiger Obilov. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Khabib not going to wow you with output necessarily, but he'll wow you with just about everything else. Working out of that southpaw stance. Joe, how do you think he approaches this challenge tonight?
One thing to look out for in this fight is the vicious overhand left of Vitor Belfort.
Oh, he did a nice job avoiding the clinch. He doesn't want to hang out there. Khabib gets caught by the inside leg. Oh, effective strike there by Belfort. And just misses with that big right hand.
These guys are just standing in front of each other and throwing bombs.
Khabib gets hit by that leg kick. In on a single here.
Oh, and down. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Khabib's got the double underhooks here in the clinch now.
Caught him with a punch.
Elbow there.
He's got full guard here.
Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here.
The tight guillotine. That is a tight guillotine. That guillotine is... Oh, my God!
Will do it!
Great job, didn't waste any time, took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, Joe, we could barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out, and the submission comes here in round 1. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He knew his opponent would know what was coming. It was going to be takedown attempts in bunches, but he couldn't stop the early shot, and he certainly couldn't stop the submission. So great effort and even better technique here tonight.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Vitor the Phenom Belfort.
Well, past 40 years of age, more than 40 pro fights, neither at issue for the victorious Vitor Belfort here tonight. His name plastered across the UFC record books coming in, and he only adds to many of those totals here tonight. Congratulations to the Phenom, Rio de Janeiro's Vitor Belfort. It is a welterweight matchup between Tony Ferguson and Anderson Silva. So here he is, the Curitiba, Brazil native, Anderson the Spider Silva. Still considered by many to be the greatest of all time. You know what he did at the beginning of his UFC career, 16-0, 10 successful middleweight title defenses, and is still proving deep into his 40s that he can still be competitive. This is a guy who still has the hunger and the drive to make the walk, and as such, with his sons in his corner at times, Anderson Silva still competing and getting it done.
Anderson Silva is the most accurate striker we have ever measured in the UFC. Incredible timing, devastating Muay Thai technique, and a really underappreciated ground game to go with it.
So here he is, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. What a career this man has carved out since his time on The Ultimate Fighter. Won season 13 of The Ultimate Fighter and picked up exactly where he left off, dusting qualified lightweights left and right. The guy only knows one direction. It is forward. He is impossible to fatigue as Tony Ferguson graces the octagon once again tonight.
This guy can keep a pace inside the octagon that is literally a shocking thing to behold. His opponent is in deep trouble if he comes into this fight out of shape.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Silva is 9 years the elder. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. And now introduce his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
All right, we are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. So another big spot for El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson here tonight. You're not going to out-grapple this guy. You're not going to out-condition him. He can train for 6 hours. Thankfully, only scheduled for 25 minutes tonight. Tony Ferguson can do it all. He is all offense all the time. He knows one direction. That is forward. Fighting a counter fighter tonight should be interesting. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Ferguson. Joe, what are you looking for out of him here in the early going?
One very important weapon to watch out for is Anderson Silva's elbows. He has fantastic elbow technique, great timing, and serious power behind them.
Leg kick checked effectively there by Silva. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Ferguson. Going to the body there with the right kick. Silva gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Big left hand there inside.
Body kick, look at that. Oh, what a leg kick. And a good jab.
Back and forth we go here.
Tries some serious power in that kick, but misses.
Silva's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. Just over 3 minutes to go. Inside leg kick is there for El Cucuy. Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that count. He gets hit with an outside leg kick.
Big punch.
Oh, he lands that team.
Very rare technique. You don't see too many guys throwing that side kick.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of
Range. Kick to the body.
El Cucuy gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Front kick to the body.
2 minutes here to go in round one.
Really strong. Oh! He is rocked right here. He's trying to stay up. And he's trying to pass. Excellent sweep. Full mount. Armbar. He's in full mount here, and he's looking for the armbar. What he wants to do is, first thing he wants to do is secure the arm, tie it up, then, and he got his arm loose. He's looking to take the back. Into full guard. Big punch from the bottom.
Ferguson going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
Half guard.
Under a minute now to go.
Nice reversal here into half guard. Transitions back to full guard. And he's going to transition to the back.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He hip escapes from the full mount. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Out of nowhere, this choke. He's got the arm secured. That choke is deep.
Getting tighter.
Transdown technique, perfect technique. The round was about to end. Sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he was going to stop at nothing to leave the judges out of this one here tonight. He was focused on getting the win and getting it by submission. And you saw him in hot pursuit of it much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. Then there was an opening there late, largely caused by a beautiful setup, and the submission comes late in the round. High-level stuff there.
and it's over before he even gets a chance to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Stop for this contest at 4 minutes, 55 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Toni Ferguson!
Well, what else can be said about Toni Ferguson? Congratulations to El Cucuy, who gets yet another UFC win here tonight. And I think the conditioning is where I'd at least like to start. I mean, this man has cardio for days. Looked like he could have gone 10 rounds here tonight. Didn't need 50 minutes to accomplish the goal. Toni Ferguson celebrating with Eddie Bravo and the rest after yet another massive performance here tonight. All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between the Motown phenom, Kevin Lee, and Neil Magny. Well, he spent 7 years in the Army, and his work ethic and coachability certainly speaks to that. Now a welterweight title contender. Here is Neil Magny, one of the better striking differentials in this welterweight division. Well-rounded fighter, a lot of different looks on the feet. He'll switch stances if he needs to grapple. He's not afraid to go to the takedown. This is a guy who fought 5 times in 2014, another 5 a year later. He has really been a guy that the UFC can lean on, and even in spots where he's been the underdog, Joe, Neil Magny has produced.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. You never know what he's going to do. His striking is world-class, his ground game is excellent, and he mixes them up very well.
All right, here is the perennial contender, former world title challenger, the Motown phenom, Kevin Lee, riding high after a recent win over Edson Barboza. The question is, can Kevin Lee put it all together here tonight and leave no shadow of a doubt that he and not anyone else is the #1 UFC lightweight contender?
This fighter has an iron jaw. I have seen him take shots on the chin and not be affected, shots that would knock a lesser man completely unconscious.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Magny is 5 years the elder. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record of 21 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Neil Magny. And now comes his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Kevin the Motown phenom Lee. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, 3rd man in the octagon for this one.
You ready? Let's go, come on!
Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. In on a double leg takedown here.
Trying to take the back here.
He's the left hand there from Magny.
Excellent movement here on the ground. Tries to get out of full guard and into half, but doesn't make it.
going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Magnet. Oh, pretty good work here from the bottom, Joe, as he tags him with that punch.
Big shot from the bottom. Oh, elbow to the head. Big body punch. Nice right hands. He's softening him up with elbows. He lands a big shot from the bottom. We're in the north-south position. Now he's working from north-south. Back to side control. Moves to half guard.
Magnet ground and pound from half guard.
Tries to move to side control, but cannot.
All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round one.
He's now working from side control again. He hits him with a hammer fist. Tries to pass here, but gets shut down. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
He's got double underhooks here.
First takedown attempt is there. Oh, that's a good right hand. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Let's go.
Oh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Lee.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Excellent movement on the ground here, constant.
All right, so he's got his head here looking to set up the guillotine choke now.
He's got his arm under the neck.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
That guillotine is outstanding. Outstanding. Got caught in the choke. Didn't want to tap and went to sleep.
Yeah, that's high-level jiu-jitsu there, and I know going into this fight, he felt like he was going to have to be near perfect with his grappling and his transitions to force a tap, and he did one better here tonight. He forced the nap, so great technique to get the finish, and ultimately he is your winner by way of submission.
And so let's look at it again from another angle. He doesn't even get a chance to tap. And one last time, excellent technique on that choke for the submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers, and they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission, and now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight. Coming up next, a welterweight matchup between Habib Nurmagomedov and Dong Hyun Kim. So here's the South Korean, the stun gun, Dong Hyun Kim. Came into the UFC with a judo background, outstanding takedowns, Joe, but this is a very well-rounded fighter as well, can kill you with his striking. We've seen a lot of devastating knees and Muay Thai skills in his arsenal, and this is a guy who steps into that pocket with a fearlessness that has really made him a fan favorite, really dating to his UFC debut, which came all the way back at UFC 84 in 2008.
Dong Hyun Kim is an extremely talented judo player and a well-rounded mixed martial artist. Very effective takedowns, a solid submission game, and he has some power in that straight left of his.
So here's the combat sambo master, the Dagestan native Habib Nurmagomedov. It's really been remarkable what he's been able to accomplish in the UFC. Came in with some hype, and largely Joe has lived up to it every step of the way, working his way towards an eventual UFC lightweight championship fight. Most people believe on any given Saturday night, we are staring at the most dominant 155-pound fighter in the world.
This guy is amongst one of the most elusive fighters as far as his defense is concerned. Extremely difficult to hit.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Kim is 7 years his senior. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. We go inside the octagon. Here's the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 22 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, Dong Hyun Kim! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, a grappler holding a professional record of 27 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Habib And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single-night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight.
He's looking to pass. What a brilliant pass. Right into Mount. Excellent job. Half guard here.
Joe doing a nice job here, staying busy from the bottom.
He's taking some big shots on the bottom. And he winds up on top. He's got full mount. He postures into place. Very nice sweep, winds up at his opponent's guard. He's back to full mount again. Trying to pass there, but he gets stopped. Trying to spin to the back. fist. And he's back in the guard. Showing good defense here, controlling that arm, keeping him from hitting him. Back in a mount, this is crazy. Now he gets the full mount again. Hip escape, nice hip escape. Back to full guard, wow.
Attempting an armbar here.
He's looking for an armbar here in full guard. What he needs to do, first of all, is pin one of the arms down. Then he needs to scoot his hips, underhook the leg, throw his other leg across the face. That's a wrap, folks.
Will do it.
An excellent job in setting up the armbar and getting the tap.
Yeah, Joe, I would agree. High-level stuff, the way he worked there to isolate the arm, secure it. And ultimately force the tap. The armbar finish comes here in this round. Hard to do it much prettier than he did just there.
And here's the end of the fight. And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put... Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 39 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Habib Nurmagomedov.
So nearly 30 men have tried, and as yet no one has solved the puzzle. That is the Dagestani Habib Nurmagomedov, proving to be, if not the best, one of the best lightweights in the world. And again, when the striking starts to catch up with the wrestling, this is a guy who is going to be even more dominant than he already is now. The Eagle, Habib Nurmagomedov, getting his hand raised in a big way here tonight. Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, you know, this fighter, as he makes the walk tonight, is going to be looking to lean on the speed and the footwork in this particular matchup. Got to keep the hands high, right? You got to stick and move and get the head off the center line, given the power that's coming back. But I'm just not sure that the opponent can match the quickness. Exceptionally fast on the feet, very good at using angles to set up his offensive attacks, and very sound defensively as well. So has the reach advantage, figures to be able to use it here tonight. This is one slick striker with which to contend.
This next guy has incredible takedowns. Both timing, speed, and of course technique are literally top of the food chain.
Well, what a pop from the crowd as this guy makes the walk. Such a well-rounded fighter, and you got to think when the opponent breaks him down on film, not a lot of weaknesses jump out of the video. This is a true mixed martial artist. May not stand out in any one area, but plus skills across the board. Probably comfortable just about anywhere this fight goes tonight.
This guy has ridiculously powerful kicks. is the one thing his opponent needs to absolutely avoid if he hopes to achieve victory in this fight.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with similar height but big differences in reach. Now here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record of 21 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of New York, David Blanch. And now his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Makhatkala, Russia, Now when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready? You ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single-night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Goes for a single. Wow, that was a quick takedown.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom. Postures up here. Well done sweep and winds up in
the
guard.
choke here potentially.
He's looking for a guillotine choke. He's in full guard here. What he needs to do to get the guillotine is first he's got to throw his arm over the back of his opponent's head. Then he's got to slide his...
And there it is!
Just absolutely incredible! Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, Joe, that was quick, but can't say that we're all that surprised with this result here tonight. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He wanted to be efficient, knew he wanted to get this fight to the ground and let his submission skills take over. Outstanding effort, even better technique here tonight.
And so let's look at it again from another angle. He doesn't even get a chance to tap.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 13 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, David Blanch!
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this. All right, coming up next, a welterweight tilt between Vitor Belfort and Tony Ferguson. Many Many believe that eventually Ferguson will be the UFC's undisputed champion, but for one reason or another, hasn't been able to cross that off the bucket list yet. Of course, there was the devastating knee injury that prevented him from fighting Habib Nurmagomedov for the undisputed title. But when Tony Ferguson is healthy and he is mixing all of the martial arts, many people believe you are staring at the most complete 155-pound fighter in the world.
This guy has excellent footwork. He's very difficult to catch and corner inside the octagon, and he's always in a position where he can strike and then get away from his opponent's counters.
Well, when you're fighting Vitor Belfort, more often than not, it is a short day at the office. This man is an ill-intentioned striker, lethal combination of speed and power. He has faced the best of the best throughout his career, and tonight, Joe, the Brazilian southpaw, is back for more.
Vitor Belfort has some of the fastest hands in mixed martial arts. He's been competing against the top guys in the division for many, many years. And after a long absence, he returned to the UFC with a first-round knockout over Rich Franklin.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Belfort is 7 years his senior. Ferguson will have the 2-inch reach advantage. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Holding a professional record of 26 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, Tony Ferguson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Habib.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, here we go. Well, this might be the quickest starter in UFC history, Joe Rogan. Here he is, Vitor Belfort. He's finished all of his UFC wins, the majority in round 1. We'll see if Belfort can get off to another fast start here tonight. Joe, how does he approach this particular challenge tonight?
Vitor Belfort's left hook is one of the best weapons he possesses. Keep an eye out for it in this fight.
Trying to find a home for that right hand.
They are trading huge punches here.
Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Tony Ferguson. Lands to the body there. Oh, nice punch there by Ferguson. And another kick.
Counters with a big hook. Oh!
Very nice leg kick for him there. Can't take too many of those. Wow!
He is rocked. Big straight punch. Huge kick misses.
Oh, that's a big block, Joe.
Oh, he's rocked.
Straight right.
Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
3 minutes to go in the round. Really a Terminator quality, though, to Tony Ferguson. Eats these shots and just keeps moving forward. Under 3 minutes remain in round 1.
Oh, nice.
Pretty strong jab there by Ferguson.
Didn't quite connect.
Oh, effective use of the jab here, Joe. He landed that inside leg kick. Ferguson's head kick attempt, that one is blocked. Nice punch by Vitor Belfort.
Oh, he hurt him. Bad. Look at that, he's got it locked up. Now he throws his leg over the shoulder. It looks like the submission's locked. I believe he's in all kinds of trouble now. This omoplata is getting tighter and tighter. He may have to tap any second now. Outstanding. Beautiful technique setting it up and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. And it's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here's the end. And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again, beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an omoplata, Toni Ferguson!
Well, what else can you say about Tony Ferguson? Came in with the longest winning streak in lightweight history and only extends it here tonight. This is a finisher of the highest order, switches stances beautifully, all pressure all the time, and he's so unorthodox you don't really know what's coming. All you know is that it's going to be non-stop aggression for 25 minutes or fewer. Tony Ferguson remaining a major threat here in this UFC lightweight division. All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between the Motown Phenom, Kevin Lee, and Hhabib Nurmagomedov. So here he is, the Dagestani combat sambo master, Hhabib Nurmagomedov. Used to wrestle bears as a kid, and he's been equally successful against human beings, undefeated thus far. Most takedowns in a single UFC fight. Took Abel Trujillo down 21 times on 27 attempts, Joe, and that was a 3-round fight. More often than not, when this man wants you on your back, that's exactly where he'll put you. And if you want to get up, best of luck to you.
This guy has one of the best abilities to take a shot that I have ever seen in all my years of commentating on fights. His chin is truly world class.
All right, here's the Motown Phenom, Kevin Lee, a man who many people envision as a future UFC lightweight champion. And I think if the performance against Edson Barboza is to be used as an indicator, this is a man who most definitely has championship chops. And after beating the consensus best striker in this division, confidence remains high, perhaps higher than ever, for the Motown Phenom.
This guy is an excellent grappler. What he wants to do here is get a hold of his opponent and bring the fight to his world. Either press him up against the cage, rough him up with dirty boxing, or drag him to the ground, control him, and possibly submit him.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. 4 years apart, with similar height, but big differences in reach. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a grappler holding a professional record of 27 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Habib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, ready for live action here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in the fight capital of the world. So here's the lightweight contender, the Motown Phenom Kevin Lee, back for more. He believes his destiny is to become a UFC champion, and he can take another step in that direction by getting the finish here tonight.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
All right, so here we go with round 1, and you got to be mindful of those overhand punches if you're his opponent. You know it's a big part of his game plan. Every time out, it's his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it here tonight. Oh, that'll make an impact on the judges. Huge right hand.
Flatten him out.
Trying to get under the chin.
Trying to work that arm under the neck for the choke. He's got it. He's got the arm under the neck now. He wants to get it underneath the chin. Gets that bicep on the hand. Gets the other hand on the back of the head. That's it.
And that will do it.
Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, so how about that, Joe? We can barely tell people what color the trunks are on. These fighters, and we get the submission win. So not a lot of wasted time. He got the takedown early, and the submission came soon thereafter. Great effort, great technique here tonight.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee.
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought coming in here tonight. You see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved. And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup. So here he is, Tony "El Cucuy" Ferguson. No man in the history of this storied division has won 9 fights consecutively, other than Tony Ferguson. Nice ratio of knockouts and submissions. And even if he has to go the distance, as he did with Rafael dos Anjos at altitude, no problem there. This is one of the best pound-for-pound mixed martial artists on the world, and for my money, one of the greatest lightweights of all time.
This guy has the ability to take shots that would put other fighters out, absorb the punishment, and just with sheer toughness, come back from the brink of defeat and achieve victory.
You know, we trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts, maybe more than we should, but this guy fits the bill. Maybe doesn't stand out in any one area on film, but plus skills everywhere. And you got to think tonight, Joe, with his skill set, he's more than comfortable really anywhere this fight goes. If he needs to stand and strike, he can do it. If the fight hits the canvas, he can submit you. A lot of different skills brought to the table by this young man.
This guy's one of the toughest guys we've ever seen compete in the octagon. His ability to overcome adversity, to absorb punishment, and then come back to deliver his own is a really amazing thing to watch.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. 3 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, Tony "El Cucuy" Ferguson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of New York, David Blanch! And when the action begins, the referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament. Left hand. Lands a big right hand early.
It's very close here. There's more pressure on that arm. Any second, he may have to tap. And he gets out. I thought he was going to have to tap. Wow. In full guard here. He's looking for the triangle choke here. What he wants to do is first he's going to push his hand to his chest, then throw the leg over the shoulder. Once he's got that, he's going to pull down on his shin, throw the other leg over the ankle.
And there it is.
Great job, didn't waste any time, took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, so a quick... At the office for him here tonight, he told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round one tonight.
Let's see it one more time. Got the arm in deep under the neck, locked in tight, and it's over before they even get a chance to tap. And it's over before he even gets a chance to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division. And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a triangle choke, Toни Ferguson!
Well, what else can be said about Toni Ferguson? Congratulations to El Cucuy, who gets yet another UFC win here tonight. And I think the conditioning is where I'd at least like to start. I mean, this man has cardio for days. Looked like he could have gone 10 rounds here tonight. Didn't need 50 minutes to accomplish the goal. Toni Ferguson celebrating with Eddie Bravo and the rest after yet another massive performance here tonight. Coming up next, it is a UFC welterweight championship showdown between the Motown phenom, Kevin Lee, and Toni Ferguson. Well, a long winning streak may guarantee you a title fight in other divisions, certainly doesn't at 170 pounds. But now, with all the contenders behind him, there is one man left standing. It is this man, the #1 welterweight contender, now getting his shot at the dominant champion. And he believes without a shadow of a doubt that he is the best 170 in the world, and he is out to prove it right here, right now.
As he steps towards this cage, he understands this is one of the biggest moments in his life, the biggest moment in his career. He is looking to take this title, and he believes his time is now. His preparation has gone perfectly. He is in outstanding shape. He has a great game plan and a great camp, and he believes that he will emerge the new champion of the world tonight after this fight.
He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, and in a division that has so much depth in that top 15, it's even more remarkable that this man has remained the hunted. The question tonight, with a powerful challenger out of that blue corner, can he walk away and still.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Let's get it started. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, presenting the challenger, Tony Fергюson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee.
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in because it's about to go down right now.
We are underway. Opens with the inside leg kick. Opens with the left. Oh! Huge right hand!
That one hurt.
Immediately shoots for the leg. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Very nice leg kick there by Ferguson.
Look at this, though. Oh, this is not good at all. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Well, yeah, Joe, that was fun while it lasted. He told us he wanted to be at his most efficient here tonight. He certainly didn't waste a lot of time. He knew he wanted to get the fight to the ground. He gets the early takedown, and the submission follows shortly thereafter.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
Well, it's one thing to earn a UFC title. It's another thing to get it done emphatically the way he did tonight. The undisputed UFC welterweight champion, your winner by way of submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Loving has called a stop to this contest at 53 seconds of the very first round. for the winner by submission, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Toни Ferguson.
Well, he came in a confident #1 contender. He leaves as the undisputed best welterweight in the world, and I say that because he didn't just come in here and wrest the belt away from the champion. He submitted the guy, and rather emphatically. So you're looking at him, that is the new UFC welterweight champion, and as he celebrates in the corner, you can't help but think that this could be an extended run for him here at 170 pounds.